Hello and welcome back to my RuneScape investigation series where I look at Jagex's bot detection system and the flaws it currently has. As always, this is designed to be an informative video to help Jagex catch and ban these bots as they ruin the game for many players. If this isn't clear, what I'm saying is do not bot, as you will get caught and you will get banned. Today's video is all about how quickly Jagex's system can react and how long you can bot for continuously. I've botted Tutorial Island and I will not be switching this off until I get banned. My PC will be running 24 hours a day and the recording software will capture absolutely everything that happens. I'm going to be focusing on a simple money making script and will be using the script I looked at last video, which picks Cadava Berries. What I think will be really interesting is seeing how long I can do this for non-stop, and if Jagex picks this up quicker than previously, because I'll be hitting the 6-hour log timer and getting straight back in. It'll seem as though I'm doing nothing but this for however many hours this runs for. Now, as usual, this is a free script that is widely available online and runs on a popular, well-known botting client. First milestone here at 6 hours in. Pretty much as you'd expect, really. My account's just been switching worlds, picking berries, running to the bank, running back, switching worlds. There's a lot of strange camera movement going on in that I'm clicking on the berry bushes through the wall, as you can see here. Quite often I try and switch to a world that I'm already on, which isn't good. And just generally speaking, the mouse movements don't seem fluid. I am using a VPN though, so any of my previous botting bans should not count towards this one. So again, really interesting to see how long I can last. And can you believe it, we're just about to hit 12 hours straight of botting. I'm not quite sure really what to say at this point. I'm quite surprised. I thought it would be over and done with much quicker than this. But I mean, who knows? I mean, there aren't many people around where you're actually picking these berries. There are a few other bots there doing exactly the same thing. So I'm going to have a little look in a bit and see what the trading numbers are like on the Cadava Berries. Because if they are being picked by bots a lot, then they're going to be very, very high numbers. But let's keep it rolling and see what happens. Oh, is it? Okay, no, straight back in. It's I thought for a minute I'd been banned there, but it must have just been the 6-hour timer, perhaps, because I've just ticked over into 24 hours of botting non-stop. It's been one full day since I started recording this video. So I calculate that I'm picking about 200 berries per hour here, and based on the fact that each berry sells for 80 GP, over the course of 24 hours I've picked 4,800 Cadava Berries, which will sell on the GE. I'm not going to sell them, but they would sell on the GE for 384k. So this is by no means a good money maker or an effective money maker. This is a really slow money maker for free to play. It is 0 requirements, so I can see why some people would be interested in actually doing this as a farm, but the berries regenerate so slowly, I don't see how you could really make any deal of money, even by running a farm of these. You know, we've been sitting here listening to me waffle on for, I don't know, what's this been, about a minute or something? And my guy hasn't picked a single berry. He's just switching worlds. I think he's just going to get one now, but it's not even like he picks them quickly, you know. That's how slowly they regenerate. And bearing in mind they're not even worth that much money, I don't understand why you'd want to do this. And we have seen bots doing this. There was a bot just now doing this. I'm going to pepper in some little some B-roll footage of bots running around picking these berries up. But there are bots that are programmed to do this, and I mean, I don't know how long this is going to last for, but they're going to have to last for quite a time to really make any sort of money at all. Now something for you guys. I'm actually going to be giving away the total amount of GP that this bot makes over its lifetime, and I'll round it up to the nearest mil, meaning if it makes 500k, I'll give you 1 mil. If this makes 1 mil and 1 GP, you'll get 2 mil. And all you need to do is like this vid and comment a video idea. I'm going to use a random comment picker to decide who wins this, and as an extra incentive, I'll be carrying out the video idea that's proposed to me, as long as it's feasible, botting or not. Now, you don't have to sub to my channel, but it's worth subbing just so you see the next video going up and you're notified if you win. Now back to the botting. And we've just hit 30 hours of botting non-stop. I think most of these little check-ins are going to be me saying, oh my god, why am I not banned yet? But seriously, 30 hours non-stop. That's no stopping for comfort breaks. That's nothing. That's as soon as this bot hits the 6-hour logout timer, it logs itself back in and just carries on doing the same berries, the same bushes, switching to the same worlds, clicking on exactly the same squares when he's running around trying to find these berries, and then running up to the bank, again clicking exactly the same spot every single time, and repeating that for 30 hours without a single break. It looks like we found a bit of a flaw with Jagex's system here. Boom! And up to 55 hours, aka 11,000 berries or 880k GP. This is mad. This is absolutely ridiculous. I've also seen this guy here botting around me for some time, so it looks like it's just hopping worlds now to get away from him, but it's crazy. I think this is actually the script that people run to make money. You're probably going to spend more in electricity to keep your computer on than you're actually going to earn in GP. Another 10 hours in at 65 hours solidly. I've got about 13k berries, which would sell on the GE for just over 1 mil. 75 hours, 85, 95, 105 hours non-stop. Will this ever end? Honestly, will it ever stop? If I had been a genuine player playing for 105 hours, doing nothing but picking up these berries, I would have terrible RSI. I would probably be delusional from lack of sleep. I'd be starving. I would be perhaps dying of thirst. I'd have soiled myself, messed myself over and over and over again. I may be developing some sort of sores on my body from being sedentary for so long. Jagex, is this what people play like in RuneScape? Is this a normal thing to see 105 hours of continuous activity? I don't think so. Now here's something a bit interesting. I've gone into my analytics and it looks like only 3.3% of you are currently subscribed. So if you're enjoying the content and you're liking the videos, please do hit that subscribe button and I'll make sure that these keep on coming. Not only does it help me figure out what sort of content you guys enjoy watching, it also means that I'll be able to produce these sorts of videos more regularly. And when I hit 100 subscribers, I'm going to be giving away a bunch of bonds, so make sure you're subscribed for that. Now, this bot has been running quite some time, and I don't want to stretch the video out for the sake of it, so I'm going to cut more or less straight to the end now. So without skipping ahead, best guess in the comments down below. How long is it going to last? The winner is just going to get the comment pinned to the top of the comment section for everyone to see and admire. So let's get back to the bot and see how many berries we've collected. 115 hours. Is this it? Oh, this is quite tense actually. I do quite want it to be banned, to be honest. I think my computer's been on for long enough. It's still working. Please finish. I've hit 125 hours, which equates to about 25,000 berries or 2 mil GP, and I've been chucked off. Is it going to log me back in or am I banned? And it's back in. This really is something else. I mean, the other ones I was surprised at, but this lasting such a long time. Oh, what's this? Have I just been banned just now? Let's wait for the login thing to do its thing, and I hope it is finished. What is this? Okay, I guess the login bot will just try again in a moment. Question mark, question mark. Okay, let's allow it to do its thing, and then we'll see how much longer it goes for. This damn thing types so slowly, come on. Hey! Finally! Oh my god! That's taken so long. So, finally an answer to the question. How long can you run a free, widely available script with minimal anti-ban, mechanical mouse movements, and seems like pixel perfect clicking? The answer is 125 hours. It will make you just over 2 million GP and cost you lots of real life money to keep your computer on for this length of time. You'll also need a VPN, and if you want to run any more than say a couple of scripts at once in one client, you're going to need to pay a membership for that as well. So I thought I'd take a little look at the RuneScape website and just see what's happening with the price of the berries and how many are traded on a daily basis. And it looks like that as of the 25th of May, bearing in mind today is the 18th of June, the price has steadily been falling. Now it's again a bit of a strange thing to see, because if we look at the 6 month, they were only worth about 18 GP. So there must have been a big ban, a big blanket ban that happened to a lot of these bots, which caused the price to rocket back up to, what's that, 132 GP. And if we actually look at the amount traded, I mean, it's a huge amount being traded. So 73, the biggest on record here in the 6 months, is 73,000, nearly 74,000 berries. My question here is, who is picking all of these berries? And again, we're seeing them drop off slightly, but it's still more than we were seeing back in January, February time being picked, which is funny because they cost more now than they did in January, February, even though there's more in the market. But it does look like they are being botted quite heavily.